Okay. Hey guys. We are live on Facebook Live and YouTube. So let's really get down to the elephant in the room that's been around, still creeping after over a decade since then. The whole cancel culture thing. It's just that I'm sitting here just really. Why is this guy talking about cancel culture for? I don't know why he's doing it in the first place. Well, let me explain why. Okay, let me explain why. Hey, Mr. Stormington, how you doing, man? I'm on live on YouTube and Facebook Live talking about why cancel culture is such a shit. It is. It is. Cancel culture is such a shit. Now, when I was in grammar school, we learned about we learned about nouns, verbs, adjectives. Okay, nouns, verbs, adjectives. Never heard about pronouns, and plus, I never learned that pronoun was a language. Right? I was in the third fucking grade. I was in the third grade. Right? I was in the third grade learning about verbs, nouns, and adjectives. Right? Verbs, nouns, and adjectives. Nouns are person, place, and thing. Right? Okay. Now, this whole thing of cancel culture, by the way, it sucks beaver nuts. It sucks beaver nuts. Okay, it does. It sucks beaver nuts and flamingo taint. Now, I learned from grammar school from the third grade to fourth grade about nouns, adjectives, and verbs. Right? We're in 2026. Right? 4 years ago, right, from 2020, 2022, 2023, people started to get canceled for things they've said 10, 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, right? Why are people getting so canceled for what they say? Because people are like pissed off ex-wives who want their alimony check. They dig up shit. They dig up shit of what someone said over 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Like the governor of Georgia, almost the one governor of the South, he in college he wore blackface. Okay, he got in trouble for that. Years later, okay. What about the View's Joy Behar? Right, the View. She wore blackface in the 70s. How come that bitch didn't get canceled? Oh, she gets a pass. Oh, really? You're going to give someone just years ago on The View, right? On The View, a pass, right? A pass of someone wearing blackface in the 70s. Even though 50 years ago, you could get in trouble for what you did then, now, right? Right? Oh, sorry, man. Plug in the charger, man. Plug your phone in the charger. Make sure your phone's working, man. So got a viewer here. His battery's dying. Put the phone on the charger. Um, Now we're in 2026. Okay, 2026. I mean, like, dude, things are changing a little bit. Um, but over time, now I grew up. I grew up watching comedy. Big fan of Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Bill Hicks, George Carlin, Rodney Dangerfield. Um, really been a big fan of these guys. Even Don Rickles and Buddy Hackett. I mean, funny guys, man. Legends. And also big fan of Robert Williams. But comedy these days are not what it used to be. Not it has been that way for years. I remember just dying laughing, man. And Des Clay, funny dude, man. But what I'm trying to say is it's really not really e- easy to say. It's like almost like being outspoken. Being outspoken. This is why I'm doing both Facebook Live and here on YouTube because I want to speak my piece. I've been quiet for almost 8 years, almost 7 years, and I really wanted to say my piece because even a member of your own family. I mean, not within the family, but outside the family, but within the family. I've always been the black sheep of my dad's side of the family, and always outspoken, always this guy that should be how you say exercise and shit for being a wise ass. It's just that I'm not going to apologize for who I am. I'm going to say this to my dad's side of the family, especially my cousins. I'm not going to change who the fuck I am. Okay, I'm not. I am who I am. You know me your whole lives from the time I was a knee high little bastard to a much older sarcastic bastard. And I've always been outspoken. I've always been, not afraid to say things that's on my mind. And I got no problem telling them to your face. I mean, I don't care. I am who I am. I haven't talked to anybody, you know, from the family. I mean, there's some that are conniving, very conniving. You know, they've been conniving for years. Hypocrites, because every family has hypocrites, and I say that because it's true. Every family has their hypocrites. It is. Every family has their hypocrites. You know, I mean, it's what's need to be said. I remember a cousin of mine put together this family group chat. Me and my sister were in it for a brief time, and no, I mean, I like funny. I like to share funny stuff. No, and just be a a class clown in the family. Oh, God forbid somebody had a wall hair up his ass. Yeah, wall hair up his ass, complaining about, oh, you're nobody here wants to see all your uh, TikTok shit. Well, fuck you too. I mean, it's just when you have a lot to say, okay, in life, right? In life, in general, you will have people, even in your own family, you know, people that that you never met. You know, some are follow that woke ideology bullshit. Some follow that cancel culture ideology bullshit. Look, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna fucking say. Simple as that. And I got done watching a snippet of Gabriel Iglesias, and he was talking about how he went to McDonald's and he went to McDonald's and he saw his people outside McDonald's and this McDonald's had a gas station. It was kind of a gas and go kind of thing. And the manager, the he talked to the cashier at McDonald's, and wanted to give like he wanted to help people outside. And he called them homeless people, homeless people. Manager says, "I don't mind. I was in your conversation and to explain they're not home people. Can't call them that. Okay, what do you call them? You know, what do you call them? Call it the homely challenged. Fuck you. They're homeless people." And kind of got back there saying, "Well, I no longer consider myself fat. I am now unexercised." And that right there should make a point of the whole cancel culture is bullshit, right? It's bullshit. And then he talked about um, he was being interviewed by somebody, and the host asked the pre-interview interviewee, what do you identify as? What do you identify as? I'm like, look, I'm 50 years old. Okay, I just turned 50 this year. Okay, just turned 50. That's the kind of question you should never ask me. Okay, never ask me that question because what's your pronoun? What's my pronoun? My pronoun is don't give a shit. This whole pronoun thing is just really fucking stupid, dude. I mean, look, I was in grammar school. I learned about nouns, verbs, and adjectives in grammar school. Nouns are person, place, or thing. What's pronoun? Dilly, fuck you, and how? What the fuck, man? You know, I'm just look. I'm too old for this shit, man. And I'm 50. I'm 50, and then you hear about the problem is older people are the problem. Come out. Why would you say? Why would they say older people are the problem? They ain't the problem. We ain't the problem. I'm 50. I ain't the problem. You know, shit. Um, uh, Jim's Fishback. No guy. Um, so I'm sitting here thinking why are they saying older people are the problem? They're not. They're not. I'm a Gen Xer, born in the late '70s, grew up in the '80s, left high school in the '90s. You know, so it's this question of why the generational, why the generational rivalry. You know, I'm 50, just turned 50 this year, and now every generation has that 50-50 factor here. Okay, now you'd have Gen Z, right? Gen Z. Again, there's a 50-50 factor here. Okay, what half of Gen Z that are raised by Gen X parents? Okay, they should because of that half the generation have Gen X parents. They see through the bullshit. Half of Gen Z gotta be the stupid fucking bunch I ever fucking met. Okay, then you have the younger millennials, right? The younger millennials, same thing, 50-50. One side, their parents are baby boomers or older Gen Xers. One side, see through the bullshit. Other side of the generation, absolutely fucking stupid. Gen X, we're a hole. We're a hole. You know, we our generation was raised on hose water and sarcasm. Okay, we raise ourselves, man. Okay, we drink out of the hose. Okay, we drink out of the hose, man. And when they come in the house till the light outside next to the street, the one on the pole is on, we go back in. Don't come back in till the light comes on. Okay, well, what? Huh? That's how we grew up, man. You know that's how we grew up. You know, and I remember growing up on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as a kid. You know, hey, if you didn't eat it, you starved. I mean, if we wanted to cool off, we turn on the fucking hose and run through it, man. You know, run through it. You know, we had a pool in the backyard that was like you blew it up, filled with water, or If it was a hard plastic pool, you fill it up. There you go. There you go. And we did things, skateboard, ride bikes, played baseball, all that shit. And it's like our generation was way before the internet because we created it. Gen Zers, the little those little bastards, they need to go outside, and get some fresh air. Get some fresh air. Not. We got the answers, yeah, but we did it. Our answers we got from a dictionary, you little asshole. We didn't rely on these little shit here. We actually opened up a book, went to the library, opened up a book, and actually, we had a dictionary, encyclopedia, all that shit. We didn't rely on this shit here. We actually opened up a book and actually read the damn thing. But now we got people so easily offended. Oh my God, you offended somebody. You offended. Hey, I don't give a two shit flying fuck. If you're offended, nothing happens to you. Okay, you live. Okay, the sky ain't falling, and surely Chicken Little ain't gonna get a big dick. Okay, simple as that. Never. You know what I'm saying? If you're offended, nothing happens to you, okay? Sky ain't falling. Chicken Little ain't gonna get a big dick. Birds are gonna fly across your yard and shut that, Look, life is fine. Liberals and progressives, Nicons and rhinos, they're fucked. They're fucked, okay? I like comedy. I like a good movie. I like a good video game. I like good music. Minus the woke shit. Okay? Minus the woke shit. I like a good movie, a good TV show, a good music, good video game without the woke shit. And that's how it is, man. Now he's got, for the last number of years, you had shows where, like, Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo. I grew up watching Scooby Doo, right? Shaggy was a goofy, skinny guy. I mean, it's obvious he was a stoner and he ate a lot, right? He ate a lot, but stayed thin, right? Stayed thin. They made him black, right? Then they made Vilma a lesbian. Dude, guys, come on. We all know that Shaggy and Velma were fucking. Come on, man. I mean, we all know that Shaggy wanted some of Velma's poon. Come on, man. And Fred and Daphne, we all know that they were fucking tough. The reason the dog were talking because they're all getting high and shit, man. What the hell? Right? Shit. I mean, we all know the facts that they're all getting high and seeing a talking dog. You know that's it, man. You know what the fuck do you know? And the thing is, when you try to change something that was, look, woke culture and cancel culture, go fuck yourself, okay? Look, I don't give a rat's fucking ass about woke culture or cancel culture. I'm too old for this shit. I don't care. You can't cancel me because there's nothing to cancel on me about for, you know. Saying what the hell, you know. Woke culture can lick my nuts, dude. What the hell, man, you know. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to really take a step back and really reflect on what the fuck is going on, right? Why are these little bastards? Look, look. I want to say this. Yeah, I want to say this. This whole trans thing. Uh, I can see the pitchforks and torches. I can see those pitchforks and torches. What the hell, man? You're saying? And people need to realize this, man. Look, some of you got to really pull your head out of your ass, take a step back, and actually do some fucking thinking, man. Look, I don't care. Okay, look, I don't care. But the thing is, I'm a dad. I'm also an uncle. Okay, and a great uncle. Okay, men do not belong in women's sports. Okay, that's how I feel about it. And if some of you have a problem with that, go fuck yourself. I don't care. Go piss up a rope for all I care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Look, women don't belong in men's sports. So if you're a woman who's just let's call it what it is, okay? Let's all call it what it is, okay? If you're a woman wearing men's clothes, you're a trans. No. You are a. I said. I said. Not a trans man. You are a cross dresser. You are a just like a man wearing women's clothes. You're a cross dresser. You are a drag queen, right? Women wearing men's clothes are called drag kings. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, and men who are thinking they're women cannot get pregnant. Okay, biology don't lie, man. I mean, dude, we all did biology in high school and college, man. You know, common sense, folks. Shit, you know. And I look, I know I'll be seeing a lot of pitchforks and torches. I don't care. But the thing is, my son, my son, smart guy, brilliant guy, good looking guy. I love my son, and even he's tired. Even he's tired of this bullshit, you know. And sometimes when we're younger, we go through a phase. Okay, a phase, right? sometimes phase come and go, all that shit, And so, thing is, look, we all got to really stop and think here, folks. You know what I'm saying? Got really got to think. Really got to think. Um, I want to talk about something that really bugs me, man. Like really bugs me. Um, Sometimes you have family members that really refuse to take off the blinders. Okay, take off the blinders. You could have a member of your family dating someone of another race, as in black or Hispanic, and that one member of your family would be like, just get disgusted because a member of your family is dating someone that's black or Hispanic, or I mean, but thing is, I don't see anything wrong with that. If you love that person, be happy. If you're happy, be happy. No, it's your life. It's your life. Okay, it's your life. Okay, you shouldn't give a fuck on what people think because it's your life. It's your life. Okay, it's your life. It's kind of equivalent to say if you're if you're from a Mormon church and you come out to your parents as in gay or bi or lesbo, and then parents were like, who would put their faith over their own children? What the fuck? Your kids need you because they're afraid, they're scared, they're terrified. They need you. Okay, so the thing is, you can still have your faith. Okay, you can sit there and say, my faith, my faith. You know what? Right now, fuck your faith. Your kids come first. Okay? Fuck your faith. Your kids come first. When the kids need you, go to your kids. Go to your kids. They need you. Okay? So I'm a dad. And I have a son. I love my son. I'm very proud of my son. And I support my son always because, you know, when he came out to me, it took me a while to let it all sink in. See, some parents, when the kids come out to them, they just have this, oh my God, the sky is falling. Shut the fuck up. Your kids are coming to you scared and terrified. They need your support. They need their mom and dad. Like, dude, wake the fuck up, man. Wake the fuck up, okay? Simple as that, dude. But yeah, some parents or some grandparents that you know have no clue. You know, they're wearing blinders and willing to say anything stupid. You know, wake the fuck up, remove the blinders, and actually have a conscience. Okay, have a conscience. It's really that all this shit in the last 10 years, man. 10 years, it's just really fucking nuts, man. Absolutely fucking nuts, dude. You understand? Um, My cousin, I got a cousin whose daughter is a lesbian, and she got married, and she's happy. She's happy, and you know, um, you know, my son, he's dating, but I'm not going to say who he's dating because out of protection for him and his partner, because I love my son and I will protect my son. I will. Because life is too short for bullshit. Okay, it is. Life is too short for bullshit. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Okay, go fuck yourself. It's just that as long as you're happy, and that person makes you happy and smile and laugh and full of joy, don't let it go. Live that life on your own terms with that person you love, man. Life is too fucking short, man. Life is too fucking short for bullshit. Let the person live their life. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Okay, go fuck yourself. Be happy. Okay, be fucking happy, man. You know what I'm saying? I will support my son and his partner. They have my blessing. And if nobody likes it, to the ones, fuck you. If you don't like it, get over it. Okay, get fucking over it. Live your life as you see fit, peacefully, civilly, love, understanding, respect. That's Life is too short, and I'm getting too old for bullshit. Live your life. Live your life in peace. Nobody should tell you how to live your life. That's your business. Nobody else's. Okay? It's your life. Be in peace. Love your partner. If the person you're with makes you happy and make them happy as well, live it. Enjoy it. It's your lives, nobody else's. All right? I mean, look, life is too short, man. Cancel culture is nothing more than a bunch of village full of dumb fucks, man. That's all it is, you know what I'm saying? And it's it's one point that how dare you ask somebody, oh, what do you identify as, and what's your pronouns? Look, nobody uses pronouns for anything. If they want to identify, if they choose to say, well, identify as this, meaning a fucking human, and my pronouns, these nuts. Simple as that. Man, again, I grew up in grammar school learning about nouns, adjectives, and verbs, not pronouns. Okay, pronouns is bullshit. Okay, it's bullshit. Okay. All right, folks. My name is Reverend Otto, and this has been the Anonymous Republic Network. Again, the Anonymous Republic Network. If you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. Love you guys. See you next time in the next broadcast. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.